What do YouTube? This is your boy Sherry Spears, and today I want to talk to you guys about The Walking Dead. Season 7, Episode 5, it just aired. It just went off a few minutes ago. The episode is called Go Getters, and man, did we get a lot of that today in this episode. This episode, we finally find out what happened to Maggie after the rest of Alexandria split up to salvage for Negan's bitch ass. And turns out she made her way to the hilltop, her and Sasha, you know. And from the very beginning, guess who's back with a brand new rap? It's that old ass fart named Gregory. I'm surprised that motherfucker's still living, to be honest with you. And then immediately, right off the bat, we see that there's a lot of discrepancy amongst Sasha, Maggie, Gregory, and Jesus. Not that Jesus is siding with Gregory, but he's trying to talk Gregory into letting him stay. Because Maggie's pregnant, man, and one up to Dr. Carson for helping Maggie out. Real brother right there. Salute to you, sir. And to Jesus. And really, we see Gregory still hasn't changed since his old ways. He still wants to run the show his way. He does not. I understand Gregory not wanting to jeopardize the rest of the hilltop or himself. But man, let's look at this picture here. They've been pimping them way before Alexandria. So you should be pretty damn used to it by now, bro. Besides, you ain't got really nothing to worry about. you know. And throughout that, so we keep seeing them clash over and over again, and for good reasons. Why would you want to kick out a pregnant woman? Why would you want to do that? Morals is fucked up, Gregory. And I'm really glad to see that Sasha was able to try to bargain with Gregory and say, you know what, listen, I'll salvage for you, I'll work for you, as long as she gets to stay, I'll leave. And that was that was an interesting proposition. To which at one point even Gregory said, that can be arranged when it's one on one. And to which Maggie says, go to hell. To which Gregory tries to deflect that shit and say, oh no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. So when the Sabers come, and Stephen Ogg is a great fucking actor. I love that guy, man. Trevor, you were the man. When he comes correct, in his psychological ways, man. It's just really funny to see him do that. He does such a great job. He says, all right, you know what? Make sure, you know what, Gregory, are you sure there's nothing that you're hiding from me? He said, yeah, I'm sure. So he opens up the closet where I thought Maggie and Sasha would be, but then it would be a little bit too easy for that to happen. And Steven takes his box full of scotch, all of it. To which we also see, to go to another aspect of it, we even see Michonne go off, and you see Rick go off and the rest of the crew to go salvage for Negan because they're coming soon. And we also see Carl, now we haven't seen that guy. We've seen him reoccur in the episode, but not have much play, so that stuff that we really got that, we see Carl, trying to make things right with Edith, he says he's not going to save her because she tries to climb over the wall to go see Maggie. Into which regard, because she's pregnant, when her and Glenn became close towards, I believe, season 5, towards the end of that, and it's really nice to see them really do their thing, into which they actually kissed finally. I'm like, yeah, that's my boy Carl, man, big ups to you, bro, and they were talking, it was really nice to see that they, actually found roller skates, to skate their way to the hilltop. That was actually pretty cool. And the way Carl saved her with the car, he said, I was going for a drive. Really good little comic relief moment right there. That was really cool as well. And then as well, Carl, the entire time, Carl was trying to exact his revenge. So was Sasha and Rosita and everyone else, a few of those people. And so while Carl was talking to Edith, she says, wait, this wasn't about me. This isn't for us. Because, previously he said this was about, them, her, those two. After the kiss, he says, you know what, you want to do it too, man. We can take them, So he decides, you know what? She's like, no. He said, I'll see you. She's like, no, you won't. And so she makes her way to the hilltop, has dinner with Maggie. Turns out that she actually put green balloons on Abraham's grave because there was nothing to mark the graves with. Maggie gives her father's pocket watch, to which he gave to Glenn, passing on the torch, so to speak. It was really nice to see that. I was waiting for the moment where Carl would get in the back of one of Negan's trucks, and I cannot wait for him to go fucking beast mode next week. And prior to the episode ending, you hear Sasha tell Jesus not to tell Maggie about this. She asked him, do you know where Negan lives? You know where he lives? He's like, yeah. I know one of his trucks is about to leave here. He gets on the back of one of his trucks, and what do you know? He bumps into Carl. Carl says, "Hey." He looks up, sees him, and he smiles, and that's when you know some real shit's about to go down. And I'm really looking forward to next week's episode because I just can't wait. I'm waiting for Carl to go fucking beast mode, man. I really am because I read the comics, man, and it's gonna get really dope, man. And I cannot wait for the new fucking arrival, a new alliance. Is what I'm gonna call it. I'll make sure review you guys upon it next week as well. When the next episode is gonna be titled "Swear," so that's what I'm gonna review, and give you guys my input on the new alliance in which Alexandria is gonna walk upon. But this is your boy Chase. Please make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and all that other jazz. Make sure you comment what you guys like about this video, and comment what you guys want me to review on next. I love y'all, man.